Easy. Easy. Too much. Spin out in that big water there. Alrighty. Good morning, folks. We're on another adventure to go find fossils here on the Distracted Fisherman. My wife Kathy's with me. We're going to head on up this side chute off of Peace River and see what we can find. What we can see. Just have a grand old time. So come along. Come on along. Alrighty. Been working, I don't know how many scoops. Maybe somewhere near 20 scoops. Nothing much but little shark's teeth. I think somebody's coming up in this one. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can you see that? Oh man, I worked my butt off for that one. Hard. We paddled and paddled and paddled, I don't know, 5-6 miles. And dug and dug and dug for about an hour. And look at that sweet. That's a megalodon shark. Whoop. Sorry, shaking. Megalodon shark. I will lay it right in there. Hopefully you're seeing that. Yeah, I think so. Pretty sweet. Nice meg. Pretty color. Cool deal. Yeah, we were long paddle up here. The water is still high. Seriously high this year, but it's dropping down. I was in here the other day. It was about a foot higher. I was finding stuff, but boy, it was tough. But this morning, yeah, we paddled and paddled and paddled. Lots of trees in the water. Oh man, see, so I'm a little still out of the picture, aren't I? That's better. We're up and up and up, and me and Kathy already started the who can find the smallest Sharktooth. There's a big rooted bank right here with a bunch of trees in the water. Good place to look. Stuff gets eroded out of the bank. I had to work my tail off this morning. I'm like saving stuff that, well, I don't know if it's something or it ain't.
I think I just won the...
Oh, Kathy says she just got the smallest tooth.
Oh, yeah.
But we just got started.
Oh, yeah.
We just got started. But we got us a nice meg. A lot of scoops, a lot of hard paddling to get here. But a sweet meg. I'll see if I can... I'm shaking. Happens when I do that much exercise. Look at that. Pretty dang sweet. Alright. Get back at it. See what else we can find. Alrighty. I think I earned myself a break. Time for some Fritos and cola. Long paddle up here, boy. It's tough to find spots in this high water.
Snack of champions.
Hmm?
Snack of champions.
I don't know if I'm a champion, but I got some Fritos. Gotta keep your strength up. Find that big. Oh, a pretty good start. Took me like 20 scoops to probably 6 miles of paddling. Down trees and up little chutes and paying our dues. If anybody thinks this is easy, think again. If it's easy to get to, got a spot that's easy to get to, everybody's already been there. Don't mean you can't find stuff. Found one of my nicest meg teeth. Probably was 4 inches. Perfect shape. Walking the dog at the campground we're staying at, and it was just barely in the water. Spotted the root. Walked right in there, got my foot all wet. Dog was like, what the heck? Beautiful tooth, but normally you gotta work for it. You gotta find some place, like this bank here you probably see behind me where Kathy is, all rooted, and stuff falls out of there into here, and all these trees along here slow the current down. Stuff falls out of the current, and then we get to scoop it up. And we found stuff here the other day. Maybe this might be the 3rd time we're here. Water was down, I think even lower than this first time, and then it came way up. Then getting down there again. But Kathy's gonna do a a bowling thing, come off of here and knock me into you.
I'm just trying to get down to the...
Well, find something good up there. Can't dig in the side of the bank. But one thing about high water is you can dig where, say if this was good height for fossil hunting, like they tell you, you won't be able to dig right here because it'll be all out of the water. But right now, it's about not quite knee deep for me. So we can dig here. Yeah, that's the rule. So they try to keep people from rooting the side of the creek out. It already does it pretty good itself. Alright, enough of that yakking. Get my snack and get back to work. Alrighty, we got something coming up in this scoop. There's that. After my power break. You see that? Oh, there we go. There is a armadillo scoot. It's from a giant armadillo. Would have weighed hundreds of pounds, and he would have had these all over his body, armored from head to toe and back to the tail. Pretty cool. And oh, hey hon, I got a bead. We call these beads, some people say they're plant stems, some people say they're beads. Nobody's quite sure. Definitely got a hole in it. Some kind of plant stem that broke up. Oh, little shark vertebra, huh? Kathy's trying to stay in her rubber boots, but it's not shallow enough. And when I'm finding little stuff, that's what gets her. She loves this little stuff. Shark vert. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm looking at it up here. I should be showing you. Sorry, my hand is really a shaking today. Put down here on the paddle. All this paddling up here for miles and miles. I'm not quite sure what that is. I was going to say it was a croc tooth or gator tooth, but awfully pointy. Maybe a claw off of somebody. Sorry about that. There we go. Hold it still so you can see it. Maybe get it back a little bit in case it's not in focus. There we go. Sorry about that when I don't get them in focus. Can't tell on this phone. Oh, there's a little shark tooth. Yeah, it's not smaller than Kathy's, so you can barely see hers. Jeez. Got the smallest one so far. She got a little speck. Hey, that's a good scoop. Alrighty. We got all kinds of things there. See if I can spread them out a little bit. There we go, and steady them. Man, doing that much work with the paddle really gets my nerves going. And of course, I've been scooping like crazy. Dozens and dozens of scoops to get this stuff, but That's a heck of a scoop. That's looking promising. Alrighty, get back at it. Alrighty, just doing the next scoop. So used to it taking so long. As soon as I started sifting it up, I could see somebody in there. Look at that. Oh, part of a glyptodont. This is a, see if I can steady myself again. This is part of a glyptodont. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's on the back part of their body. Has a little spike in it. Doesn't have that pattern. Usually you got that cool pattern in them, but this one's kind of got a hump to it. But that's off a glyptodont. Would have been the size of a Volkswagen Beetle, and these different kinds of shaped scoots would have been all over it. Armored like a turtle, but big. Bigger than that giant armadillo. Big guy. Alright, see if anybody else is in here. Looks like too smaller than what Kathy's got. It'll fall right through the holes. I think she might have me.
I do have.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Really? Maybe it gets stuck to my finger. I used to beat her by wringing out my socks. She doesn't let me do that anymore. I got a little guy, but he's too big. Yeah, I know, that's too big. Yeah, she got one smaller than that. Wouldn't whoop on me. I think I got her attention though. She's putting on her water shoes now. I'm going to give up on the rubber boots.
I hate to get wet.
She does not like
That's how much I love
get wet and be out in the cold water, which it's not really that cold today. So, not really that cold today, so she's gonna, once she sees me finding cool little things, then off come the rubber boots and into the water. You can see her coming into the picture now. Gonna hoard in on my spot. I better get back to digging before she gets the good stuff. Alrighty. We got another scoop with something in it. I don't scoop it too far once I start seeing stuff appear. But, oh, I seen somebody in here. Oh, this is, I didn't see this guy. This is considered a fish ballast. Part of a fish, help keep them buoyant, neutrally buoyant, I should say. There. And we got a little piece of a meg. And he's broke. This is the kind of stuff you can expect to find. Quite a bit of, because people don't keep it. But I'll sit here for showing you later. And there is another one, which is also a baby meg. But see if I can steady that. There we go. A baby meg that is broke. It's still cool to find. On the right track. We got a nice one. And there we go. Stuff here. I can show you. Tough to see in the back of the phone here. This is a pretty little small one. But I'm afraid it's too big for the contest. She's got a speck already. Mine's prettier though. Alrighty. I think we'll let the people do it. A video of yours next to mine. Hers is so small you probably won't be able to see it, so then I'll win. I'll make sure it's out of focus. Alrighty, somebody appearing in this scoop too. Get out here where you can see it. Yeah. It is, oh, kind of the same piece I found before. It's a piece of Glyptodon. Same kind of piece I was just showing you with the spike on it, little hump on it. Little bitty Sharktooth. That's too small to be Kathy's, but there it is. Yep, hers is like a third of the size of that. Yeah, I know. How am I going to find that? I won't be able to see it. Alrighty.
Well, you gotta find them on the bank.
On the bank? I'm a dig. Ready. I'm going to scoop again. There's something coming up. You can see in there. Like I said, it's tough for me to see. There we go. Oh, a turtle. It's a really nice piece of turtle. They call that pond turtle or chicken turtle because it kind of looks like feathers. And that would have been on the back of the turtle. Back end of its shell. What's in there? Piece of ray plate. Well, he's pretty small. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you him. But we will try. Hopefully the sun will beam down on him. That is part of a raised plate. Different kind of rays. And they had pretty wide plates in their mouth. And this is just one segment. Kind of breaks like a candy bar or cracker. There would have been a whole bunch of these. This is something you really expect to find a lot of. They would have ground up their meal with that before they swallowed it. Mostly fed on little critters, little crustaceans. Two things. Alright, get back at it. And I see somebody pretty coming up in this one. Couple of scoops later, I'll be there for. If you can see in there, oh, there's two of them. Woohoo! I hope you can see that. But there is a mako. That is a mako shark. They call them extinct makos. And they think they turned into great whites. That's the current thinking. And eventually they got serrations, maybe didn't go extinct and just became great whites, what we call great whites. And this is what I saw coming up. That is a snaggletooth, and a really nice one. Dang, that's a big snaggletooth. That mako is small. That snaggletooth is huge and pretty. That is a pretty one. Hemiprius, I believe, is the proper name. I'll get it in the sun. Oh yeah, here we go. Hope that's still in the picture. Pretty cool. Oh man. What's in here? Another ray plate. I'm gonna show you that. Alrighty. Sweet. Alrighty. Just did a scoop. And we got some dugong rib. Dugong would have been like a manatee, only their tail looked like a fish. And I'm pretty sure I saw them on Crocodile Hunter years ago out there, coast of Australia. And here's another one. These are real dense, real heavy. You don't see any porous bone in there. But that's what kind of kept the very chubby dugongs, like the manatees, from floating at the surface. And held them together, ribs. Set these up. I saw something else in here. This is a similar deal. This is a fish ballast. Kind of help hold the fish neutrally buoyant. A little weight to it. These glasses on the dark here. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got mud. Let's gotta check the mud. There's somebody in it. See what we can see. Little Sharktooth. Bunch of those in there. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I'm shaking again. Little Sharktooth. Put them back. Not seeing anybody else except for some little Sharktooth, another ray plate like I showed you before. Would have been part of what a ray used to crunch things up. Shrimp and crustaceans and stuff. Alrighty, so we can get some more. Now Kathy just scooped this bugger up. Could use your help on that, because look at that guy. Curve right on around. I don't know what the heck that is. What kind of a shark is that? Oh, cool. Nice find, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to find stuff we don't know what the heck it is. But, of course, it's a shark, but we don't know what kind. If you do, put it down in the comments. Boy, I'm really shaking today. There we go. Clamp one hand in the other. Alrighty, just moving some stuff for Kathy, see if we can't get her on stuff. So I was testing it out, and I think, yeah, I think this is a ear bone of a dolphin, kind of like the whale ear bone, and one of the ear bones of a dolphin. And it's just moving some rocks for Kath. So we're going to switch places again because she just switched with me. Because I was finding stuff, and that didn't work out, so I moved some stuff for her. I seem to be in the land of the tinies, but that'll work. She loves that stuff, so cool deal. Alrighty. Alrighty. Got somebody coming up in here. For some reason, we have been having trouble finding. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose him. I don't know why, we usually find them pretty common, but this is an alligator scoop. Yeah, if you find a dead alligator, as a matter of fact, Kathy did yesterday, all covered with these things. But this is a fossil, because gators and turtles are survivors. And these guys have been around a long time. And that's the bumps you see on the back of an alligator, right there. And that's the back of it, in front of it, top of it I should say. And it's funny how some things you just have trouble finding one year, and the next year we might find dozens of them. But that is an alligator scoop. Pretty dang cool, huh? Anybody else in here? A little ray plate, another beautiful little tooth. I'm shaking pretty bad today. It's tough to show little teeth. Here's a little tooth. Pretty little tooth. A gator scoop, finally. Finally, that bugger has eluded us. I'm thinking, how come we can't find a gator scoop? Alrighty. Been a lot more scoping. A lot of rocks, a lot of clay. Something is bright tan in here. And it's a hunk of chert. I don't know if that's somebody or not, but it's a hunk of chert, that's for sure. It looks like they got a little tooth of a kind of looks like a deer tooth, but certainly shaped bigger on the top than a deer, so maybe it's a llama or camelid, I think they called them. Looks something like a camel. And there was also camels here, but they had bigger teeth than this. But just could just be part of a deer's tooth. But if you know, let us know, because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a mako in here.
Oh, Kathy's got a mako. We'll bring it over here. We'll show the folks.
It's not easy for me to walk.
Okay, I'll come get it. I'll come get it. Set my stuff down. Whoop. Oh yeah, look what Kathy got. Kathy got a beautiful mako. Look at that. Dang, that's sweet. It would have been a lower mako. Pretty sweet. Look at that. Very nice there. Oh, nice. Yeah, she was had me moving rocks, and then I scooped and found those other two things and said, you might want to turn around. And that's what she did. And out come a mako. Kathy seems to be getting on a better spot now. See what she's got here.
Oh,
What you got?
I got something.
Dang. I guess another mako in it. Well, this is the upper one. I just showed you the lower one she found. And that's a nice one. Look at the size of that thing. Like crap. Lost 2 fingers there and some to spare. Cool beans. That would have been an upper mako. That's a big one. Cool beans. Good job. Yeah, Kathy's been in a little bit of a funk, so it's nice that she's finally on some good stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Sweet. Put it in here. We just got a general collection going on this morning. That is her other tooth. We'll sit it next to that. Get the paddle out of the way. That's her other tooth. We got, I don't know what this little guy is, some kind of joint piece. Got a gator scoot. Kathy's, who knows what that tooth is. And a beautiful snaggle tooth. Look at that thing. And then this skinnier one is a lower snaggle tooth. And another nice mako, a hunk of chert. A vertebra, injured vertebra off a fish. Just would have been a tiny little thing inside there. And then it got injured and swelled up and then fossilized. This is a edge of a turtle called pond turtle or chicken turtle. We got a bunch of little shark's teeth. We got a mouth plate. We got a bead. We got a shark vertebra, ray plate, a armadillo scoot, a dolphin ear bone, a nice meg, another pufferfish mouth plate, a bunch of little teeth, hoping that I can beat Kathy's little tooth, but her, she just got a speck. Of course, she has to prove to me that it's actually a tooth. And this is a piece of a beaver tooth, a couple pieces of meg, find a lot of chunked up stuff like that. This is some kind of deer tooth. Oh, Kathy got something. There's another glyptodont, just like this other one over here. Some fish ballast, and Kathy says Kathy's making good noises over here, so we shall head over. Got a sand shark. Oh, we got to put that in my hand. Let's not lose that in the water. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Look at that. That is what's called a sand tiger. Hopefully you can see that right on the roots there's tiny little teeth sticking. They call them cusps. And hopefully that's focusing. And that's a beauty, huh?
Yeah.
That's a beauty. Cool beans. Good job. Well, thanks for coming along for our little morning jaunt this morning. And sure glad you came along. Found some cool stuff. Had a good time. It was a lot of work getting up here, but it finally worked out. If you get a chance, give us a like and a subscribe. Sure would appreciate it. And if you can, a comment. What do you think of all this? You enjoying it? What do you think? Well, you folks have a great day. Thank you so much.